guys, it's your girl Jody D.I.A, and of course you know your girl is here to give you the tea, to give you the scoop on all things popping. As you can see, I'm rocking this fabulous ash blonde unit, which is just popping. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, keep watching. Okay guys, so as you can see from this video, these knots are a mess. I was just trying something and it's okay, but not like how I want it. This wig is just saying everything no. The closure, the frontal is too thick, so I'm just literally gonna revamp this wig. When I wore it, it looked nice, but you know, after a couple years later, you learn new skills, then you're starting to look at things different and you're like, no, this is not it. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna literally bleach the knots again, so to take out the brown color, and then I'm going to do a different brown roots. I'm gonna pluck the frontal because it is a little thick, even though with this I'm not going to wear any baby hair, and I'm going to do like an ash blonde. So instead of this blonde, I'm going to do more of a ash blonde, so more of like up here, that will tie in more with my skin color. So stay tuned to see how I turn this wig from a mess into the best. So what I'm using is the Flash Lift Blonde Idol along with my Volume 40 developer, and I'm just slapping it onto the hair because as you see, it's already blonde, so there's nothing to mess up. So I'm just literally slapping it on. It's not neat or anything, and the purpose of this is to take the brown color out so I can redo the brown roots. So this is how it's looking now, and I will keep you guys posted. So this is how it's looking now guys. As you can see, the root is no longer brown. It still has a little color to it, but that's fine because as I said earlier, I'm gonna re-dye the roots dark brown. So this is how it's looking now. I'm just gonna put it so that it can air dry, and then because I don't have the colors with me yet, so once I have everything, then I'll show you. So after it's dried, this is how it's looking now, and then what I'm going to do, I'm gonna color it using the Revlon color silk color, and I'm using dark ash blonde. I wanted to do a mixture of dark ash blonde and a medium ash blonde, but trust me, I went to like 4 different places and nowhere had the medium ash blonde. So I'm gonna do what I have to do just with the dark ash blonde, and hopefully it comes out good. I have another wig to do for a client. This one is mine for a customer, and she wants it with an ash blonde, so that's why I'm trying to test it out just to see. So I'm gonna do it with a dark ash blonde first on mine, and if it comes out good, then I'll do it the same on hers. If not, then I'll mix the dark ash blonde and the medium ash blonde together to see if it gives a nice color. So I'm dyeing it first, or I'm coloring it first with the ash blonde, and then once I do that, then I'm gonna go back in with the, I think, medium brown from the same brand and do the roots. I'm going to do some medium brown roots, and I'm also doing the ash blonde. So this is how the color is looking now. It's looking very nice so far. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pluck the hairline a little, because remember I'm doing a reconstruction on the hairline. So I'm going to reconstruct the hairline by plucking it a little because it's a little too thick. And then I'm going to section everything out, and then I'm going to come back to show you guys what I'll be using to dye the roots. So I've decided that I'm going to wait until I finish everything to do the plucking. So this is the color I'm going to use to do the roots. It's the medium rich brown from the same brand. I've never used this before, so I have no idea. I'm just going off of what the box says, the kind of brown color that it will give, which is what I think will look good with the roots. So I'm just gonna go ahead, mix it, the developer, well, the activator and the actual thing, and I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna do a little video of me doing it. it's looking now. I did this side first, so it's a little bit more processed than the other side, but I'm just waiting for this side to get a little darker, and then I will wash it out. So guys, stay tuned. And there is no dye on my lace, you know, so I loving the look so far and can't wait to see how it turns out. So this is how the unit came out, and I must say I really love it. I was living for the blonde because originally how I had it was where it came with the natural yellowy color blonde, and I just used some purple shampoo just to, you know, take away the brassiness, and then also to just, you know, give the color a nice neutral look. And that's how I was rocking it, and I must say I did love it then, but I'm loving it even more now. This ash blonde is giving. I'm just loving how it's looking. So guys, if you're looking for a blonde that matches your skin tone, I would say the ash blonde, and this is the dark ash blonde. I would say the dark ash blonde is the best blonde color for dark skin. You can do the dark ash blonde or the medium ash blonde. I wanted to do a mixture of the medium and dark, but I wasn't able to find any medium, so I had to go with the dark, and I must say I am not sorry. I love how it's looking. It just looks nice. I really like how it's looking, because normally with my original blonde hair, I would only wear it at nighttime because I thought that it looked a little bit loud for me during the daytime, so I normally wore that wig just in the night. For this one now, I can say I will be rocking it in the night, in the evening, and of course in the morning. So I really like how it's looking. I will have the description of the stuff that I use down below in the link. I know in the video I did say I'm using the dark brown to do the roots, but when it came out it was a little too light for me. So if you're looking for like a light brown roots, then the dark brown would work good, but I was looking for more of a dark like how it's now, so I had to end up using the brown black. So also the brown black by the same Revlon color silk collection. I will be adding the number in the description so you can know what number I use, because I know a lot of people like me, I like when I'm told the number, because I'll just go to the beauty supply and just look at the number and say, okay, I know number 10 is the black, this is the black she used. I know number 70 is the ash brown, the ash blonde that she used. Yeah, I like doing that instead of trying to figure out the color, because there's a lot of color with the same name, so the number really helps. But I must say I'm loving this unit. It's looking even better, and yeah, you can try this at home. I did. You can do it too, and this was my first time doing it, and I must say I achieved the color that I was going for. I know on camera it kind of has like a gray undertone, but it does kind of have a little gray undertone, and it's a darker blonde. Some people may call it a dirty blonde, but the right name is the ash blonde, and I really loving. I'm living for this ash blonde on my skin. So if you're dark skin or you're for darker complexion and you didn't want to go with the honey blonde or a bright blonde, I think the ash blonde will be a perfect fit for you. The ash blonde, to me, suits dark skin perfect to a T. Just look at me. And if you're light too, you can also do the ash blonde. Saying it fits the dark skin good doesn't mean that if you're light skin or light complexion it wouldn't fit you. But I'm just saying, a lot of people, we're always, especially dark skin people, we're always under the impression that, oh no, blonde doesn't fit me. So we're always looking for a blonde that would fit our skin complexion very good. And I must say the dark ash blonde worked for me. I am going to try the medium and the dark mixed together. I have a client that she wants something similar to this, so I'm going to try to mix it up because she's a little lighter than I am. So I'm going to try to mix it up and use both of them together and just see the outcome that gives me. But as I said, for mine, I'm using the medium ash, the dark ash blonde, and I did use 2 boxes. Maybe if your hair is longer, if your unit is longer, you may require more, but as you see, this is a bob, so I only use 2 boxes, and then I didn't use much for the roots, but I pulled one box. So if I had thought about it, I wouldn't have used everything. I wouldn't have mixed everything to do the roots. I would just mix only a small portion. But yeah, 2 boxes to get the ash blonde color, and then just a small amount to get the roots. There are other options to do the roots, but for me, as I was saying, I like a darker root. I don't like the light brown root. I think the darker root speaks, you know, pops the unit out a lot more. So I definitely wanted to go with that. I'm just living for this. And I did do a little curling on this unit, and it looks good, so I'm gonna wear it curly sometimes and I'm gonna wear it straight. But guys, as I said, if you want to try blonde, the dark ash blonde or the medium ash blonde is the way to go. So tell me if you like how this ash blonde unit looks on me. Tell me if you want to see me try any other color that you're afraid of trying as a dark skin girl, or just any color you're afraid of trying, period. So let me know in the comment section which color you want to see me try. And of course, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell, so whenever I make a video, you'll be the first to know. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next video. Bye.